Hi, I introduced a lot of savory dishes already. Why don't we try some of the dessert dishes too? This one, sankaya or egg custard. Sawadee and welcome back for another clip of Cook Thai with Mumu. As mentioned at the beginning of the clip, we're going to make the pandan flavored egg custard or sankaya bai tay. You might have seen this dish from a Singaporean or Malaysian dish, the kaya, but in this version we're going to make it using the cow milk instead of coconut milk, and it will be a dipping instead of a spread. There's another flavor for this dish and it is with the Thai milk tea, but that's not for today. Today is for pandan, which is more original. I'll start with these pandan leaves or bai tay. This is a very common plant in Southeast Asia and we incorporated a lot of these things into our Thai dishes. The reason for it is very fragrant. It smells amazing and it provides natural green color to the dish too. Cut to remove the tougher ends and remove dried parts. Cut into smaller pieces first so that it's easier to process afterwards. I'll be putting it into the container that I will use to blend it after. Use half a cup of whole milk, put it in. And I'm going to use the hand blender for this. If you don't have this one at home, you can just use the normal blender or food processor too. But because the amount that I'm making now is so small, I think hand blender is easier. Blend it well, but don't spend too much time. I'm using milk here, so it could be too frothy. Next, we need to filter out the leaves from the milk. And traditionally, we use clean cloth. And you put these things in and then squeeze the cloth so that the water comes out. But I don't want to sacrifice my clean cloth for the green color from this pandan. You can reuse it of course, but I don't cook this dish very often. So I'm using this thing instead, which is a fine mesh. This is the finest that I can find. And I'm going to filter out the pandan using this. If you're using a cloth, then you can use your hand to squeeze out liquid, but since I'm using mesh here and the amount is so little, I'm using 2 spoons to help squeeze. You can also use your hand too. Next, we use just the egg yolk here. Normally I just use 2 of the large eggs, but my eggs today are very small, so I'm going to use 3 of them. Followed by another half cup of whole milk. I didn't put in all at once because it will take longer to blend. Then put 4 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, and about half a tablespoon of cornstarch. If you like it thicker, you can put in more too, but not more than 1 tablespoon. You'll start to taste it. Then give it a quick mix, just to mix the egg and sugar. Don't do it for too long, otherwise it will be frothy. Filter it using the mesh again to remove foam and remove any excess lumps. Do this a few more times too. Also at this stage, you will want to use the container that you use for cooking afterward too. For the cooking, we'll use the water bath technique, which is the larger pan filled with boiling water, and I already have this in a smaller pot. You might want to put a clean cloth underneath too, so that the bottom of this pot doesn't touch the pan directly. But for me, because this thing kind of floats, I don't need it. The other technique that you can use is the double boiler, but I don't have the necessary equipment here. But you only need the taller pots filled with water and keep it boiling, and you need a larger bowl, preferably a stainless steel, and then put it on top. Put in and keep the water boiling. Stir slowly but steadily. Don't forget to stir at the corner of your container too. Otherwise, that part will be way overcooked when the other part is still not cooked. Be patient. Stirring too fast will make it frothy. You don't want that. The mixture will thicken but not by much. If you start to see small lumps, it means that it's too hot or already overcooked. Just take it out. Aim for about this thickness. I spent about 8 minutes for this. Take it out and wait for it to cool down a bit. This sankaya dish is served with steamed bread. Yes, steamed and not toasted. Use thick cut bread and cut into bite size. I don't have a steamer at home, so I use this rack to raise the plate above the water level. Then just put my plate with the breads in. With some creativity, you don't need all the kitchen utensils. Serve the custard when it's still warm. You can also add a little bit more milk or evaporated milk on top too. And now you can enjoy it. And as always, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll go enjoy my sankaya now. See you! Sawadee krap!